They're loud. They're ever present.
The frequency is every 1 to 3 minutes.
Loud noises! And they weren't supposed to be flying over some of these Phoenix neighborhoods.
A realtor has told me that the properties have decreased as much as 30%.
Loud noises! Tonight, the FAA admits mistakes in how planes are flying out of Sky Harbor. Tonight here on the News at 9, the flight path recently changed and it didn't sit well with homeowners in historic downtown neighborhoods, and now they're hearing things may get a little bit better. Karen Brown joining us live in Central Phoenix tonight. Karen?
Well, Brandon, I don't know if you can hear the plane flying overhead right this second, but when folks bought into this neighborhood, they were not in the flight path, and now they say it's like living at the airport. Now, the FAA says it is taking steps to make sure the planes fly over the intended industrial areas, and they don't make these early turns over this neighborhood. But so far, the folks here say they haven't seen any change.
Nicole Marquez is making herself a sandwich with her husband's military headphones on, because this is what she hears about 20 hours a day.
What you saw was an airplane who decided to turn right over the top of FQ Story.
And what does that mean for you guys?
It means no sleep.
In fact, during our 10-minute interview, about 5 planes flew overhead.
There's another one.
There's another one. Yep.
Another one is coming over?
Another.
What's happening?
We've got the jet aircraft who is deciding to again take over my airspace and my peace and quiet.
And that's despite the fact that after months of fighting, Marquez heard back from the FAA. In a letter, they admit that, quote, the FAA determined that some aircraft were not flying the new procedures as intended.
It's encouraging that they had responded to us.
And neighbors say they've not seen any difference.
I've heard people say that because it's a federal agency, these things are going to take a lot of time.
But Marquez, who had cranial surgery just a week ago and still hasn't been able to rest, says without real relief, the neighborhood is on edge.
No sleep at all. So it's been very difficult.
Are you hopeful?
I have to be hopeful. I have to be hopeful. I bought a house in a historic district hoping that that would be, you know, a really good investment, and I'm not feeling like it's a good investment right now.
Now, the FAA spokesperson tonight says because he's not in Phoenix this evening, he can't determine whether these planes have been making early turns or not, or if they are going up 15th Avenue as they're supposed to. Now, the FAA does say they will continue to work with this neighborhood to try to mitigate the noise. Reporting live near Roosevelt Row, I'm Karen Brown, 3TV.